Well, hello. It is I, Nyx, Queen of Darkness. And if you don't know that already, then you should be following me. Anyway, I figured I'd kind of do like just a fun update. I haven't written it, which is the same thing I say about everything that I make. But I did make this. I'm going to undo it first and then do it so you can see it. So it's a hood, okay, with the cowl piece. So what you would do is you pull the cowl piece through, and I have it so you could fold it over so it's nice and thick. So if you want to pull it up over your nose, you have enough room for that. So it's rather simple, you know, so it would go like that. Let me see if I can give you a better idea. So kind of like that. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna stitch this down or maybe put a button here. The idea was trying to get more flare in the hood, so I figured if I did a little bit of separation, but I might do that. So, question: do you think the hood should be bigger? Please, you know, I'm like a big hood girl, like, you know, like Jedi Sith Lord kind of stuff. So, you know, I made this one. It's about 16 inches, give or take. So, and then like I said, this piece here, you can go further with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go lower with it, whatever you want. So, but yeah, definite feedback, especially on the hood. If you would like a longer hood, I may do another one and make it a little bigger all the way around. So, and then I decided, since I'm probably going to do several craft fairs, that I wanted to get some more handmade hats and stuff. So, I have been working on this. So it is basically I took the romantic hat from Judith, and I never say her name right, so don't shoot me. So it was the romantic hat. So I changed like itty bitty little things about it. So, but I'm not going to claim it's mine or anything like that. She did do the hat, and just there was more of certain stitches and less of other stitches and things like that. So, but I did my own way. You know, the pattern's nice, gives it lots of texture, so that's really cool. So, and I've made about 5 or 6. I'm on my next one. These are all charisma yarn, so you could make a hat and have maybe a little bit left over depending on the ball. I found out, because it's just really weird that some of them are a little bit bigger, some of them a little bit smaller. So I figured either I'll make a hodgepodge or something, or the ones that are bigger, I could probably get like, I make those, you know, it's like a headband, but I do the fur line on the top and the bottom. So I only need a certain amount of yarn in the center. So that might work out. What else? Yeah, so I decided I'm gonna definitely do craft fairs. I've got one that I need to send back to paperwork today. The second one, I need to fill out the right paperwork because I got scammed, and, you know, I alerted the people and I said, hey, this person, you know, told me that they were running your event and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I gave them the money and filled out paperwork because they sent me paperwork, you know, to make it seem more legit. And then, like, right after I sent it, I had this, like, weird feeling. And the person's like, oh, well, we'll get back to you with your receipt or whatever the fuck it was. And, you know, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go talk to I'm going to go message the actual group because, you know, we know who they are type thing. And I said, hey, does this person work for you? And they're like, no, we don't know who that is. We have nobody, you know, this is who's running the event. The link is here. It's only $10 for the table. You know, they scammed me out of $60. I'm fighting it. So PayPal kind of told me tough tits, but I did it at the bank. So, but the bank takes like 45 days to resolve any disputes. So we'll see how that goes. We all get it. It happens to everybody. My husband bought a blow mold and stuff like that, and everybody uses like Cash App, and I'm like, never use Cash App, never use Venmo, because there's no way to even complain. You know, at least PayPal, you can go to them and say, hey, blah, 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 and they could either help you or not help you, but at least you have the option to be helped. So keep that in mind, other crafters. Do not take payments through these other things unless you know the person, like you can trust them and things like that. otherwise I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't give it. So, you know, I have people that, like, I have a woman that's buying some of my new boxes, which I have to show you. I don't think I showed you. Bought my new boxes, and she doesn't have PayPal. So she's like, oh, I'll just call my cousin, because she does, and then I'll take care of it for you. But, wait 1 second. The cat's trying to steal my seat. So, check these out. So they're little boxes, and it's basically like everything you need in one little box. So there is the tape measure, there's a plastic and a metal needle in there, there is the scissors here, there is a cable holder here. These slide through, so there's no, like, it just like hooks in. Stitch markers. These are some dangly stitch markers. So these are ones that I made. These are just your regular generic plastic ones, and then these are your little metal ones. So it's missing the crochet ring, so I just got those. So, but the same thing in this one. So I'm gonna have one specifically for crochet and one specifically for knitting, because some things don't apply both ways. Most of it does, but not all of it. Like I can't make no snag stitch markers for a crocheter because there's no needle. There's nothing to put it on to go back and take it off. So, but yeah, no, I was selling those for $25, and I saw that it's called Mountaintop Yarns, I think it is. They're a sponsored ad that keeps showing up, and they were charging like $20 for the empty. I'm like, are you joking? And it's the same one, same stuff, whatever. And I said something to them, and I haven't seen it since. So I don't know. Maybe I got them, and they're like, oh no, somebody found out that, you know, we bought a bunch of shit on Temu, and yeah, like 25. And all they did was put their little name on the back. You know, it said Mountaintop Yarn. I'm like, are you joking? $20 for this? It's freaking plastic. Like, there's nothing about it. There's nothing special about it. You know, I have like, you know, the pillowcases. So what I've been doing is I've been ordering like nice ones with the tops, and then the 3 pieces, I pry that out, so then you just have a really cute little metal box with your little stitch markers in it, you know. But I'm like, oh my goodness. But I'm gonna have some new stuff. Like I said, there's this. I have what I found out is called like a skein belt. So they have like silicone like wraps. I'm not gonna get up again, but it goes around the skein. But the first one I got only holds about 100 grams of yarn. So if you knit bigger things, this isn't gonna work. But I found some fabric ones that are like more elastic fabric kind of thing. So I'm going to do those and sell them at a lesser price because it is elastic. So what else? Like I said, I've just been hammering out hats. I haven't gotten a new yarn. I did order some, so when my Arcane Fiber Works stuff comes in, I'll definitely show you guys. I got to stop looking at their site because I want everything. But yeah, other than that, interact, feedback. Hey, you know, I've been wanting to make this thing. Like, I'm one of the ones that like people go to when they're like, hey, that's crochet, but how could I kind of like loom knit this or whatever? And I'm really good at like deconstructing things into parts and trying to transfer them into stuff. That's how I got the hood, the big hood. That was a crochet pattern, and yeah, and any knitting pattern I saw wasn't like it, so I kind of just built it. I made them too small at first, which still functional. Those were the little cute ones, and then really big ones like I wanted. So, but I'm gonna run out of time. So, you know all the deals, and anything you like to see, tell me, please interact. I am totally here for people. So, other than that, bye.